Looks like a nice little oasis in the desert shortly after leaving hiker heaven. About to get to Bear Spring to refill my water. Well, I guess I'm making some progress, huh? Getting a little closer to Canada, I suppose. Still a long way to go. Empty ass water cache area. Kind of gross and shitty. Someone should come pick this up. Reptar, where you at? I know you're picking up all the trash the whole way, so you better pick up all this shit when you get here. Well, I definitely just creeped up on a rattlesnake going into this hole. Oh shit. Yeah. See that rattle? Come on, buddy. Trying to scare him out of there or some shit. I guess I could just go up right here and go around. It's day 30. I'm currently at mile 470 something. I left hiker heaven this morning, and I'm gonna get to a place called Casa de Luna. I guess it's a place you really shouldn't miss on the trail. They suggest you take a 0 day there, but considering that I just took some time off at hiker heaven, I don't know if I'll spend any time at Casa de Luna, but who knows? Knowing me, I might have a good time there and hang out. But yeah, it's been a beautiful day so far. I've seen a lot of snakes, just one rattlesnake, but a bunch of other random snakes in this section. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just shredding the gnar up to Casa de Luna, and getting sleepy. Here's a bench for remembering Bob Kimmerly. Unfortunately, I'm not sure who he is. Maybe he has something to do with trail running or something, because I'm looking at this and don't really know to recognize any of the names. And then you see boom, Scott Jurek. He's probably one of the more famous names on this list. He actually broke the longest known time, or fastest known time, sorry, on the Appalachian Trail in 2015, the year I hiked. Actually, he passed me in Virginia. But yeah, I'm guessing that's just for the Leona Divide 50. I guess it's some sort of race. Sick. Maybe 50 miles? I don't know. Because 6 hours, 59 minutes. 50 miles. It would make sense, I guess, maybe. But thick. Sounds like I got Ricky Carmichael coming up right now. Fucking Ricky Carmichael. What's up, Ricky Carmichael?
How you doing?
Good, man. Woo! Shred the gnar, bro. Definitely illegal though, but it is California, and he's just shredding the gnar. I'm all right with it. You know, as long as they're not out here when it's muddy, and we are pretty early in the season still, and as long as he stays going slow, I mean, you know, he's taking the risk of getting in trouble, I suppose. But I'm sure he's a local around here and just cutting through. I'm sure it would definitely piss a lot of people off, but I don't really give a shit. I'm all for shredding the gnar, as long as he doesn't hurt anyone. But all in all, in conclusion, Ricky Carmichael probably shouldn't have been dirt biking on the PCT. But it's okay. Alright, I'm walking towards Casa de Luna right now, and I ran into this BMX dude, Damien, fellow biker buddy, hey. Team Weed, and he's gonna film me do some tricks on my bicycle. Or his bicycle. I'm gonna get to Canada way quicker now. Oh yeah, the ultimate 0 day. Casa de Luna, the place where you must stop on the PCT. And here's Terry herself, the angel. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She might show you a little surprise if you stay here. I'll keep it a surprise though. Probably 10 or so miles out of Casa de Luna. It's actually day 32 right now. Had my 1 month anniversary the other day. And looks like I'm working my way back down to the desert as always. I mean, I've been in the desert, but supposedly I got a pretty hot stretch coming up. Gonna walk along the LA Aqueduct probably tomorrow or the next day. But just figured I'd give an update and let you know that I am shredding the gnar out here in the desert, baby. Oh yeah. Going down there. Gonna be walking on the LA Aqueduct in the next day or so. Oh buddy. Also for all the Instagrammers out there, I'm gonna hit mile 500 on the Pacific Crest Trail tomorrow. About 1/5 of the way to Canada, baby. This is my life, and it's ending one step at a time. Also, just a fun fact, today is day 32, and I've probably only showered about 5 times out here. So, I might actually hit mile 500 today. Not sure though. And my fingernails are painted. That always happens. I don't know how. It's fucking crazy out here. It's 2 p.m., hottest time of the day. Currently hiding under a bush. There's like no water out here. Don't worry about me though. If you only knew how thirsty I was right now. And in many senses of the word. Thirsty boys in the desert. Oh yeah. Thirsty out here. I think someone's coming. I guess I'm not the only one out here in the desert. I figure since there's no water, I might as well eat salt and vinegar chips and Cheez-Its and things mixed together. I figure maybe I'll get some hydration out of salt and vinegar chips and stuff, you know. Oh, definitely. Yep. It gets weirder and weirder. We're a totally different breed, and many people don't understand us. Many people admire us. Sometimes we don't even understand ourselves, I suppose. Talking about through hikers. And really any sort of human-powered traveler. One who, walks or runs or bikes long distances, things like that.
because it's such an arbitrary thing to do, at least in some people's eyes. And we're just out here dedicating our lives to it for a while. But there's so much more to it. That's why I'm saying people don't understand. People just view it as, I don't know, because I'm not them, and there's so many different people, so many different viewpoints, but something I just noticed that I don't think people really know what it is like out here. I think the only way to know is to do it. It's different than you'd ever imagine. I love it. It's a challenge. I'm thirsty right now. I'm actually walking on a dirt road that runs parallel to the PCT because there's supposed to be some sort of water cistern down this road where I can get some water. Supposedly it's a pretty bad source, like bugs and stuff in it. But it's not a first for me. It's still beautiful. Honestly, I feel like the road might have had more views than the PCT because you can kind of see both sides. You can see the desert and then down more into the greener forestish stuff. Oh, I'm just talking out of my ass right now for some reason. Damn, yeah, this is a great view up ahead of me. And yeah, also I feel like some people might think, oh, he's just out there, looking at views, and that's just like the greatest thing. Like, just look at views. It's like, I don't know. The views, yeah, they're powerful sometimes, and sometimes they blow your mind, but it's not the views. I mean, views are cool. It's cool to see cool things and cool mountains and whatnot. And I guess views is a pretty broad term, right? I mean, if you're just going to say the things you see, but yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see yeah, I guess it's way too bright over there. But yeah, it's not easy out here. That's another thing. I think a lot of people think it's easy. And then some people think it's harder than it is. More dangerous. It's really all a matter of perspective, I suppose, and your skill sets and, the risks you're willing to take. But I think it's more dangerous to drive to work for the most part. This is just different. It's very powerful, though. Oh, man. One thing I feel like doesn't get talked about much is nipple chafe. What happens out here, guys? You get out for about 3-4 days and it's hot and you're sweating. Your shirt gets saturated with sweat and salt. And your nipples start to sting really bad. I literally have to stop right now. It's just too frustrating. I've only been hiking for like 2 hours this morning, but I'm gonna stop and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe try to baby wipe the nips, put some body glide on them, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to slap some duct tape over those little guys. So, there's more to through hiking than just walking. Sometimes it hurts you right in the nipples.
Well, I just walked 500 miles. Nipples are chafing super bad right now. They're on fire. And so am I. This is where I'm getting my water from. Got the old rope attached to the smart meter or smart water. Sorry. Yep. Getting my water out of the cistern here. Oh yeah. Just a fun fact, I dropped my bottle cap in there just now and was able to fish it out with this bad boy. So I'm feeling like MacGyver right about now. Okie dokie, artichoke, rock and roll, baby.
Alright guys, today is day 34. I'm at mile 500 and something. I'm currently at a place called Hiker Town. I'll give you a tour of the property. It's 5:30 in the morning. Planning on hiking out of here, but I kind of feel just like I might hang out here for the whole day and then night hike out, because either way it's going to be hot in this next section, because I'm going onto the LA Aqueduct. So everyone already took off either last night or this morning, anyone who was here. Obviously I hike pretty much solo for the most part, but you know, it kind of motivated me to get moving that everyone else was moving. But in reality, I'm kind of thinking about hiking my own hike and just chilling out here all day, hydrating properly, because I did drink a few beers last night. Not hungover or anything, but I think it just might be for the best if I could kick it here today. Get some of that PCT experience, because this Hiker Town place is a little bit weird, and I kind of like weird. Just all sorts of characters coming through. Like some guy showed up last night saying he locked his keys in his car down the road, and just kind of a freaky place. And I like freaky places. So yeah, just drinking some Starbucks right now, because I was thinking I'd start moving right away, but I don't know. Might just kick back for about 12 hours and then hike out. Stay tuned to find out what Bobby Hill does. Alright, so this is the main house at Hiker Town, where the owner lives. And there's just all sorts of little, it's like a ghost town, you know? There's all sorts of stuff. I guess, you know, hikers can stay in all these buildings. There's the gel for if you get too drunk. This is just like, you know, one guy's property, and it's just a very, very trippy place. The feed store, the schoolhouse, where you can learn all sorts of things. How to roll spliffs, and sheriff's office, post office. They take packages here. I got my package here yesterday. And here's this white van. They allow hikers, sometimes I suppose, to drive it down 4 miles to the store. Just very interesting setup. Sheriff's car. Got the Beamer. And over here. And I stayed over there, and I didn't realize it was called the doctor's office, so I hope it's not like where all the sick people sleep, because I definitely slept in there last night, and I ain't trying to get norovirus. I hear that runs pretty rampant here, but I figure I'm early enough in the season that hasn't been germed up too much, and that's where hikers would usually hang out, but I'm the only hiker here right now. It's pretty much confirmed for me. I think I'm gonna just stay here at Hiker Town for another 12 hours or so and hike out when it starts getting dark again, even though the sun's just coming up. It's like I didn't really sleep that great last night, and I don't want to be stupid and just go into one of the hottest stretches of the trail without feeling well rested and hydrated. So I'm not rushing it, because the next stretch is kind of gnarly. It's along the LA Aqueduct. It's 17 miles from here till the next water source. And if I were to leave now at 6 a.m., it could be, it's going to be over 5 hours till I get there. So they'll call it 6. Be there at noon. So right before the hottest time of the day, I could do it. I think I'm just gonna night hike it though. I feel like it'll be a different experience for me. So here's to wasting time.
All right, so I'm gonna say Hiker Town has been a total trip. I walked into this place with a little bit of distrust just because of rumors and whatnot that were circulating about the place, and reviews and whatnot that you could find online about the place, whether it was things like, you know, they were just a bunch of money hungry people or they were just creeps. But I don't know, I don't believe any of that's really true at this point. I had a great time. It was certainly creepy, but it's just a hilarious place, and I think it is a must-see place if you are going to through hike the PCT. I think you should come check this out. You'll certainly probably have to stop here for water, but just the story and the people that run the place, the owner and his story, it is very fascinating. So yeah, I'm gonna night hike out of here right now. I just chilled here all day, but hopefully I'll be able to beat the heat along the aqueduct through the Mojave. When you're night hiking and you almost step on one of these fuckers. Didn't really almost step on it, but ooh. Hopefully, I mean, I'm getting away from it because I don't know what the fuck it is. Could be one of those gnarly neurotoxin fucking snakes. I'm out of here, bro. Got a little road walk out of here. So, sick. Crossing over what I believe is the LA Aqueduct. I was just walking along the side of it for quite some time. Can't see it down there, but it's down there, I promise. Cowboy camped right by the aqueduct last night. And it's time to move. 5 in the morning. On the aqueduct, you can hear the water gushing through there. Also, looks like a dope manual pad for my biker buddies. But I'm not sure how many miles I walk on this aqueduct for, but I'm on it, and the sun is rising. Someone put a mini fridge in the middle of the Mojave. Unfortunately, there's no power outlets or water. Just empty plastic jugs. Thank you, though, to whoever maintains this. I mean, hopefully you come out for the big bubble behind me. I don't need water though, because I'm a lizard. Pretty wild out here. Dang old wind farm. All sorts of renewable energy out here. Oh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. High voltage, electrocution hazard. PCT access is open though. So if you're a through hiker, it doesn't really matter if you get electrocuted, because we're basically the scum of the earth out here. So wish me luck. Wow, so this is pretty cool. It's just a little sign for the wind farm. It gives a bunch of fun facts and whatnot, but the last part is saying, you know, the project office is located 1.15 miles east of the PCT at mile 536.98. And it's saying that there's fresh water available there 24/7. And during business hours, which it is business hours right now, the office is open for visits, and they have water, coffee, power outlets, restrooms, dumpsters, random people, and air conditioning. And they say they are proud of our association with the PCT. So that's pretty cool, you know. And yeah, these are wild. 313 feet tall, or sorry, 213 feet tall. Oh wait, no, and a total height, I guess that comes from, like, you know, one of the blades when they're straight vertical, is 330 feet. That's massive. It's pretty wild to be up close and personal with these things. I've driven past them many times in life, but never been this close. So yeah, it is tempting to check out that office, but I'm gonna keep moving. I realize there's a stream about 5 miles up, possibly, so, and that's gonna be the last water for quite a while. So, shred the gnart. Alright, making the climb out of the wind farm, away from the aqueduct, and that was pretty cool. Not sure if you can see, but there's some snowy peaks out there. But yep, I'm going this way, going on up to Tehachapi tomorrow or the next day. Yeah.
So I ended up doing like 18 miles by like 2 p.m. and now it's like 5 p.m. I took a 2.5 hour nap. Now I'm just chilling out, smoking a spliff and drinking some coffee. I think I'm gonna push another 7 miles or so towards Tehachapi, so that way I only have like 10 miles to get into town tomorrow. And I'm pretty tempted to get a motel room. I haven't gotten a motel on this hike yet, and it might be cool to just chill. Maybe I'll end up actually editing some video and posting it on the internet. Shred the dar.
I'm not sure what kind of snake that is because I'm not an expert, but it definitely kind of coiled up at me a little bit. Could potentially be a baby rattlesnake for all I know.
Well, I just got into, I guess, Tehachapi area or some shit, but just pretty awesome little setup right here. It's a little campsite, but looks like some locals set up some trail magic. They put some chairs out. There's a logbook here. It looks like there's some fresh fruit right here, which I will definitely be taking some, maybe an orange. And a bag of Doritos. And then they got these little buckets here with things in them. Little hiker boxes. Ooh, some little, whatever they are, those little fruit drinks. Oh yeah, baby. And lots of water, so it's amazing, because this is a pretty dry stretch, so this definitely helps hikers. And the people's names that do this are here. PCT hikers, welcome to Tehachapi, mile 549, elevation 6,220 feet. Have a drink. Compliments of Daniel, Larry, Robert, and Patty. So, thanks Daniel, Larry, Robert, and Patty. Appreciate it. This is amazing. I don't know, I used to, like when I hiked the AT, I'd stumble across magic and stuff sometimes, but out here when I stumble across it, I feel like I appreciate it a lot more. Like, I got a tear in my eye when I saw this. Not even that I really needed anything here. I have enough water to get to town, but I'm definitely gonna at least chug one of these little bottles here just to stay more hydrated than I am now, because you're always slightly dehydrated in the desert, I suppose. But yeah, I just really appreciate it. This is a very humbling trail, and the generosity of others helps a lot. And I am very grateful that people support the PCT and us hikers. I'm blessed. And yeah, thanks to the locals here in Tehachapi. I'm gonna sign the logbook, drink some water, and get out of here.
Wow, and they really went all out with the logbook here. The wood cover and sweet little jean pocket pen holder. Really cool place. Really awesome to stumble across this in the desert. So thanks again, guys. I love you. About 4 miles or so out of away from a road that leads into Tehachapi. So figure I'm gonna catch a hitch into Tehachapi, and pretty tempted to rent a motel room. We'll see what the scene's like when I get there, though. Maybe I can split a room with someone. I also know there's a place in town, I think like near the airport or something, where we can set up our tents if we want to. But yeah, just getting there. Today's been another extremely powerful day out here, just from, you know, seeing that magic, the trail magic there. And I saw 2 hawks flying, and it was just pretty wild. One of them did a crazy dive, and also I'm in one of the hottest, well, you know, it's infamously usually hot in this section of the trail, but it's nice and overcast and breezy today. I don't think it's any more than 65 degrees out right now. It's pretty wild. It was like probably a couple days ago through this section it was about 90 or so. So shred the gnar, brah. Alright, so I just got back on trail a little bit ago from that road crossing that went into Tehachapi. Just took like 3 days off. Now I'm making a climb. There's like 15 miles till water. But I'm just gonna sit here for a few hours under this Joshua tree. Day 39, and this is the first time I've started a fire on the PCT. Just gonna have a little one. Not trying to burn the place down. Sick. Today is day 40. Pretty wild. Means it's almost been 6 weeks. Wow. Yep, I'm at like, I don't even know what mile. Shit, I think I'm at maybe mile 570 something. Did hardly any miles yesterday. And now I have like a liter of water. It's kind of late already in the day, 7:20, and I haven't started moving yet. I got 8 miles to water, but it's not that big of a deal. And it's funny, like part of, like I used about less than a quarter liter probably. I just needed some coffee this morning. Sometimes when you take a lot of time off, like 3 days, like I just did, it's really hard to get back in the swing of things. But also yesterday it was really nice taking it slow. The climb out of 58 was nice. It was like, it's just, you're leaving the wind farm, and I kind of feel like, oh man, I'm kind of leaving the desert, you know? Like for example, the next set of maps I had to download on my gut hooks was for the Sierra, and you know, the Sierra marks the end of the desert, so it's pretty wild that I'm pretty much out of the desert. And yeah, well, I gotta pack my shit up, so shred the gnar, guys. Day 40. I guess I'm not quite out of the wind farm area. I mean, who knows, maybe there's wind farms all the way up the trail. But I knew there was definitely going to be some down south. Beautiful day today. Kind of overcast, muggy, cloudy a bit, but hazy. Yes. Shit, man. Another rattler. This one, I stopped and stood there for a second before I even saw it, and all of a sudden, it was right by me. Damn. Looks like it's missing some rattles. Look at this guy, just chilling. I wonder if for the rest of my life, whenever I see a rattlesnake, I'll always scream a little bit. The most horrendous sounding gate on the PCT. Happy trails. I think there's been more physical pain today than any other day on the trail. It is my 40th day out here, so I figure it's about time. But ankle kind of bothering me, but that's just, I think it's from taking so much time off in town and then trying to crush right away. But either way, also I shed blood twice today. This one doesn't look so bad anymore, bled pretty good. Barbed wire fence at a spring caught me. And just now I actually fell harder than I've fallen on the trail yet. And I caught my leg a little bit. Should be alright. Don't think it's that deep or anything, but I put my foot on a log that was, like a tree had fallen across the trail. And it was kind of one of those steps, like, at least for me, most of the time if I ever fall while hiking, it's like I take a step and like mid-step I realize it was a bad idea, and it's too late by then, and you just know you're about to eat shit. And yeah, I ate shit on the log, but then when I slipped, there was this little branch that the leg caught and gave me a little scratch. No big deal though, but I just thought I'd share. There's some bloodshed today and some soreness, but it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, baby, shred the gnar. Well, another 100 miles down. 2,050 miles to go until Canada. Sick. I also want to add that it's going to be a good day when you take 2 massive shits right when you start the day. And I walked 600 miles, so that's kind of cool too. This rattlesnake's pretty pissed off in here. Damn. Holy shit. Only 20 miles till Sequoia National Forest, which is pretty wild because I think that might mean I'm not in Southern California anymore. Weird. Well, sometimes there's trail magic, And then sometimes there's trail tragic. So last night I camped about 100 yards away from this cooler. And of course there is a nice selection of beer, ginger ales, and well, smart water bottles. So, but I'm not gonna have any beer today because I have like a 27-mile dry stretch right now. So a beer would be a bad idea for 7 in the morning. But trail tragic, it happens. Like some gangster ass shit might have went down out here about 40 years ago. At least that's what I imagine. Probably not. Damn! The suck is always worth it. It sounded kind of weird. Absolutely gorgeous out here. I'm just crushing right now. It's crazy how your feelings can just change out here about the day, just from climbing over a ridge, or just when you keep pushing, you get the endorphins going in your brain and you just start to see things in a positive light. It's pretty great.
It's pretty wild that just a couple hours ago I was feeling pretty damn bummed out on the trail, just climbing, and you know, I don't need to talk to this fucking camera. It's just I'm trying to journal, but every time I talk to it I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people that I don't want to know everything about me. So I'm just not being real on here. I need to get a notebook or something.
It always makes you wonder. Very abnormal up here, this rock stack as well as that. Don't know if there's someone buried or what. Maybe someone's just religious up here. Either way. Interesting. It's crazy how rapidly things change out here. The weather, the scenery, your mental state. I was feeling like shit earlier, but now I'm crushing. Today might turn out to be my biggest day yet. It might be over a 30-mile day.
Yeah, so sometimes when you feel like shit, you just gotta walk it off.
Day 43, getting close to Walker Pass at mile 652, and that's probably the Sierra over there. I don't even know if I'm technically already in the Sierra Nevada mountain range, because I'm an idiot, but yeah, there's some snow over there. So shit's about to get real gnar real soon.
I think I'm hitching in the wrong direction. No one's stopping for me. Would you pick a guy like me up? Look at me, look like shit.
Looks like I showed up in Inyo Kern, California just in time for the Hells Angels. God damn. This is America. Wow. So many.
Yeah, caught a hitch, made it to civilization. And here's a bunch of shit that I'm taking into the Sierra. Snow is coming. Day 43, first motel room of my trek. I'm about to take a shower. Still haven't showered, if you couldn't tell. Too busy drinking Sierra Nevada because I'm about to be in the Sierra Nevadas, homie. 30 feet of snow. I'm coming for you. I don't even care. Shred the gnar, baby. So your motel room doesn't have any laundry amenities. No problem for hiker trash. Oh yeah. What's up, Instagram? I'm Bobby, and this is my crib. This is what happens when you're about to walk through 30 feet of snow, 30 feet deep of snow, and you're figuring out all your gear. You know we got hella snacks. You know we fuck with that Go-Go Squeeze, that IPA. It's packaged with something in it. Ice axes for slaying mountains. So I'm currently walking down the main street of this town called Ridgecrest, trying to catch a hitch out of here. Fucking using this bullshit ass sign. No one's stopping for me. I'm like, I don't even know how far from the trail, probably like 20 some odd miles, 30 miles or something. Definitely went to the wrong town. I wouldn't really suggest coming to Ridgecrest. I mean, there's a lot of amenities here and things to do, but I think getting out is a difficult thing, but I guess that comes with the territory, but hopefully I can get out of here soon. All right, so I'm still trying to catch a hitch out of Ridgecrest. It's now like almost 6 p.m. So still in Ridgecrest, currently walking up to the Taco Bell. I just hung out at a bar for a couple hours trying to get a ride from locals there, but most of them are too inebriated to drive, and others just didn't want to give this homeless man a ride. So now, going into Taco Bell, gonna maybe just grab something real quick, because it was right across the street from the bar, but I gotta walk like a mile up to the highway and try to catch a hitch. So don't go to Ridgecrest, California. Okay, leaving Taco Bell now. Just ate one of those, I guess they came out with some new chicken chips or something like that, some nachos when I was out of civilization. Taco Bell stepping their game up. They got chicken nuggets now, so I got some of those, and they were awful. And we got a quesadilla for the road. Alright, so just got to hitch back to the trail from Ridgecrest, California. I'm at the road crossing at Walker Pass. Pretty cool. I guess this is a pretty important pass for American history, and it's kind of cool because it says the state registered landmark number 99, so I wonder if that was like the 99th landmark the state ever had. Who
knows, but it was dedicated in 1937, so very well could be. But I'm going back up there, and I'll be in the Sierra in about 50 miles, so wish me luck. Back on trail. This is my view. Blessed to be alive. Blessed to be through hiking the PCT.
Yeah, doing the climb out of Walker Pass. And I think I found my camp spot for tonight. Beautiful, beautiful sunset tonight. Yeah, I'm at a spot only like 1.8 from the road. Little tent site back behind me that I think I'm gonna put my tent at. Probably gonna set my tent up tonight. Maybe. Guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, beautiful sunset tonight. It is the morning of day 45. I only made it about 2 miles or so out of Walker Pass last night. And I'm about 50 miles away from Kennedy Meadows now. So things are about to start getting real. Currently eating a mint chocolate chip Cliff Bar. So that way you don't have to brush your teeth, because it's nice and minty, and they have fluoride in them too. But hopefully I'll be to Kennedy Meadows in 2 days. Shred the gnar, pussies.
My goodness. This mountain was first summited by Abraham Lincoln in 1984. It was built by the Iroquois Indians in order for them to cultivate crops. This is a trail that goes to Canada. And down here is a valley where the Hebrews used to walk in order to go find...
Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but down there is where NASA staged the moon landing. And also notice how you cannot see a curvature to the Earth, which raises more questions in my mind. Like, maybe the world is flat. My last night in the desert. Already kind of feel like I'm out of the desert, but day 46 complete. And I'll be at Kennedy Meadows tomorrow. 10 miles to get in there, and hopefully there's cheeseburgers. The Kern River. I think I'm about 4 miles or so from Kennedy Meadows. I think I'm gonna have to cross that river, and I kind of feel like I am out of the desert now. Well, 700 miles in. They say the desert section is 700 miles long, so I suppose I'm out of the desert and into Kennedy Meadows now. Unreal. These dang old feet, they're doing it. Some trail side inspiration, almost to Kennedy Meadows. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Supposedly it's under a mile to the store down this road. And I guess I was in the Sequoia National Forest already. That's cool. And it looks like I'm about to be leaving Sequoia National Forest. Horses have the right of way. Please slow down. Kennedy Meadows, population 200. Oh yeah, then we got Han Solo over here. 7 beers down, bag of chips, waiting for more packages to show up.
I want to see what's inside that big purple one. I'm not sure what flavor those are.
Well, sometimes you come up short on something, you come up fat with another. Real life chocolate.
They're already red. Like boxers have really like their eyes are just really red as it is.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think we are.
Yeah. And they're the sweetest dogs. Like I have raised pit bulls too, you know. That like they all mingle together, you know. They're all friends. I always had the most randomest pack of dogs. Like they're just like this is weird looking together, and then they run like to the front so they see the mailman. Just like this random ass bunch of dogs. Like where the hell did you all come from?